We figured it would be like about 4.5 million for each of us.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Wouldn't that be cool? That'd be pretty nice.
Yes.
All right, outside today. We saw the clouds roll right back in, but you know what today is? First things first, it is Tuesday. And Tuesday doesn't just mean tacos, it means Tuesdays with Taylor. So I'm out at Lewis Elementary. Bob Lewis Elementary is in the Northside School District, not far from SeaWorld. In fact, when I left this morning, I wanted to hop on the steel eel just for a quick ride. It's right there, literally. But yeah, the Lewis Leopards had me, and they've got a great idea. So, you know, I do the weather, but then I answer a student-submitted question. So the way they do it, they had a lottery, and each Tuesday, they'll randomly choose a student, and today was Arlo, second grader, a Bob Lewis Leopard, who did a fantastic job. We talked about hurricanes today. Thank you for having me, Lewis Elementary. All right, so the clouds have rolled back in. In fact, the morning rain was really to the south, and then we had mostly sunny skies, but look at how fast the east-southeast winds have gone to work, and we've got more cloud cover in here, 73. Dew point is still pretty high, 57. This was not a cold front, so don't expect any big change in air mass. I mean, I know mid-morning was mostly sunny, but now mostly cloudy. Rain across southeast Texas, east Texas. Heaviest storms are in the Gulf of Mexico. It was late last night. A couple of isolated thunderstorms. Nothing went severe, but we did have some pretty good winds as well as some heavy rain in some areas. Now, it didn't get a whole lot in the gauges, and we're going to be dry for the next couple of days. In fact, here's what we saw. Rainfall was about 1/4 inch northwest San Antonio, closer to an inch or a little bit more at Pearsall. And then you can see 1/2 inch just south of Floresville, 1.5 inches out east around Hallettsville. You get into some of those better totals as you move closer to the coast. So where are we for 2022? Well, we shut down October yesterday with only 1 inch in the gauge. We should be getting 3 3/4 in October. It's one of our better months, as is September, and we had less than 1 inch. I mean, if you look at this, we only have 2 months left, and we've only had 1 month that was an average on rainfall, and it was February, and it was right on the nose at 174. We got close in August, but look at this. We're 19 inches below average. We're at 9 1/4 for 2022. We should finish at 32, but that's just not going to happen. But there is another chance of getting some rain, and it's coming in quick. In fact, next couple of days, we will have enough moisture, you saw the cloud cover, to maybe touch off an isolated shower. So 20% tomorrow, 20% on Thursday. But then by Friday, here's what's going to happen. Another big upper-level system drops in over New Mexico, and you see all this upper air energy. This is all going to be moving in our direction, could fuel some pretty strong thunderstorms. This will be a Pacific front that comes in with this upper level anchor that moves northeast. And I say anchor because that's really the center, and that's really where you're going to see the biggest thunderstorms. So North Texas is going to be under the gun, especially Friday night. I heard they are moving some of the football games for Friday night because of this weather that they're expecting. So we're going to be on the southern end of that upper air energy, but still a good chance of getting some rain and some stronger thunderstorms. So far, we've got a model that'll look that far out, but we'll get a better look at it on mainly tomorrow, but especially Thursday. Now, here's the light rain. We could see some light showers tomorrow morning, even on Thursday morning. And then here's Friday, a little bit more widespread, and this is up until about the noon hour. And then watch what happens Friday night when the Pacific front comes in. The early run on these models is saying that the best line of storms will be east of San Antonio. So that'll be something to watch for sure. All right, 7-day forecast and how the rain chances pan out. Again, because of the additional moisture that came in so quickly, 20% chances of isolated showers Wednesday, Thursday. High goes to 84 by Thursday. So we're going to warm up a little bit, sticking around 83 on Friday. 30% chance goes to 60% on Friday night. So again, we're going to have to stay very attuned to this forecast with all the Friday night football games. The good news is everything's out of the way early Saturday. Last of any rain, probably 7 or 8 a.m. at the latest. Then mostly sunny, 75 on a breezy Saturday. We change the clocks back an hour. Stop all the fighting about changing the clocks. This is the good one. We get an hour. I love this. Let's not change that, right? Sunny and 81 on Sunday. Beautiful looking weekend. We'll get the rain we need on Friday night. We'll be right back.